Are we doing the cooking after the class, or are we gonna go directly?
No, after the class only. After the class only. I'm just asking, are you kept? Yeah. Okay, let's start with the prayers. And I'm so happy to see all of you kids.
Okay, let me get up here.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेश तारिणे पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तिशक्तिकम्। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि। हरि प्रिय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna. Welcome. Lakshmi Mataji is there already with us? Krishna. Mataji came with one device today. Yes. Jahnavi and Krishna Keshav. Looking so cute, Krishna Keshav.
Krishna Keshav. Jahnavi.
All right, I'm here. Hare Krishna Kids, welcome to today's class. Let me share my screen and we should get
Hare
started.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Kids. All right, kids. So first of all, welcome to today's Damodar, why I always say that. So welcome to today's summer camp. You all know that we had been reading the fascinating stories of Brhad Bhagavatamrtra. And in continuation to that, we're gonna read a small portion of that where we left off yesterday. So we're gonna start from there, read a small story. It's read a small story. So we have divided today's class in 3 different sections. One is that the story part. The second would be we would be playing the trivia. So as we approach the trivia time, I'm going to send out the links to you in the chat box so that you can either do that online or you can print it and use it. I mean, whichever way you want to do it, right? So choice is totally yours. And the third one is, of course, how can we end the class without baking anything, right? I can think of that. So we're going to bake something and we're going to bake apple strudel today. I know you would have kept all the ingredients ready. Today, I did not do anything in advance, so we all will do that together. All right. So too much to cover. So let's get started with today's class. All right. So in last few classes, and I do not have a whole lot of recap here, so I'm just going to quickly do the recap, right? So we had been seeing that Gopakumara is going through that transition, right? He's going to different places, different lokas, and then he is experiencing different lokas, but his love for the Lord is so much that he does not enjoy those places, right? All the time, he just keeps missing the Lord. And with that, keeping that in mind, let's see where he is today, right? So this particular chapter that we are talking about this week, it all talks about the transcendental reality of Vacuum look, right? So we are going to talk about just the vacuum look, and because this is where he is going to be, see how everybody who lives there, how luxurious their lives are, but still they are so down to earth, right? They always think that they are nothing in front of the Lord, which definitely is true. But again, they had all the kind of luxuries, they have all the kind of riches, they have all the kind of amenities. Still, they know, and they know it very well, that what they are just the servants of the servants of the servants, as we all know, right? So they are always at that level. All those riches have not, spoiled their minds or thoughts and so on. So here we're going to talk about that. So Gopakumara, returned to Vraja, and he saw it was more beautiful than ever. So he was there in Vraja before, but now after going to different lokas, now he's back to Vraja, and now he realizes that Vraja is much more beautiful than before. He's very fascinated that he did not want to go back to Vaikuntha, right? He's very, very fascinated with the fact that he is in Vraja. He does not want to go back to Vaikuntha. He likes the place so much. He's been wandering around, he's going around, and he also came to Mathura. When he came to Mathura, that is the time he actually got exposure to, again, Srimad Bhagavatam, right? He heard Srimad Bhagavatam a lot there from the Brahmin devotees. And this way, we all knew, right? We had been reading about Gopakumar, that he's not educated. So whatever he's learning from the experiences or his interaction with different people. So that's how he's been learning everything. So now he's learning a lot from Srimad Bhagavatam, and that's where he's getting more and more educated on the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, right? All right, so here he meets his guru again, and Guru this time gives him complete instructions in the science of devotional service, right? So far, he knew that he wants to see Lord all the time. He always misses his association with the Lord, and that is why he was missing Puri, and he was missing other places, and he was missing Vrindavan. But now with this, finally, his guru is teaching him what actually a devotional service is, right? You miss Lord, you feel ecstatic when you are in association with the Lord, but why does all that happen to you, right? So now the next step is to learn what is the science behind these devotional services. After he's learning all that, and then eternal relationship with the Lord, and Gopakumara becomes very, very ecstatic just by experiencing that, just by thinking about it. He starts seeing Madan Gopal everywhere. He starts seeing the pastimes of the Lord while sleeping, while he's doing anything. So that's there in his mind, that's brooding in his mind all the time. That's what he keeps thinking of. And then that is where he becomes very, very ecstatic. So he is so ecstatic, he goes in ecstasy so much that he is even unable to perform his regular activities of devotions or devotional activities. So because he is always in those kind of thoughts, just simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Okay. And then one day he thought that he had seen the Lord in front of him, right? And he ran to embrace him, but what happened? He fainted on the ground. So we have earlier seen that Gopakumara, just because he's so pure and he was so strong with his chanting, that he had been experiencing everything, right? He's been taken to different lokas because of his dedication and devotion. And now, this time also, just because now he is performing devotional activities, he's been always so engrossed in the Lord's thought. Now, finally, he thinks that he's seeing Lord in front of him. Just by that thought, or maybe he has seen it, right? We will see what happens. But with that thought in mind, he just fainted. And by the time he could gain his, conscious back, he realized that he's traveling towards Vaikuntha. So as he always explains that a plane comes, which is a luxurious plane with so many jewels and all, decorated with so many jewels, and there's many people there, exactly not people, but transcendental people there who are again, wearing very beautiful clothes, with a lot of jewelry, and they are taking him there, right? So while he is going towards Vaikuntha, he is actually passing by all the other lokas that he's been before. As he's passing by all those lokas that he's been before, everybody there, they are really acknowledging him, they are really kind of greeting him, all that kind of stuff is going on. And at the same time, even at the aircraft, whoever is there with them, they all are not normal, right? When I say normal, that means that just because of their pious acts and their devotional services, they are at a level where we can't even imagine at this point, right? So they are at a level wherein they have like 4 hands, 4 arms, and all that kind of stuff. So they told Gopakumara that Do you want to be like us, right? So because I think because they think that he has also reached that level that that he could also get those 4 arms, right? And be different from everybody. But Gopakumara had no interest, and we have seen that, right? Always the only interest he has was to be in touch with the Lord, whichever way, even via chanting or the devotional service or hearing about his pastimes or hearing about Srimad Bhagavatam, anything of that sort. The only thing that he has interest is in Krishna. So let's move on. All right, so when he arrived to Vaikuntha, all the associates who actually took him there, they asked him to just, take a look around, enjoy the place, see the place, and see, just enjoy the luxuries of the place. Because they had to take Lord's permission before they bring him in front of him. Okay, so he saw that very incredible things there, right? So it could be the flying vehicle, which has which is like beautifully decorated, a lot of jewels on it, and yeah, and those kind of things, right? People who he was seeing, the people looked very, they looked so opulent that Gopakumara for a moment thought that, so for example, one person passes by with that opulence, he thinks, oh, that's the Lord, and he started paying his obeisances to that person. But the person says, oh no, don't do that to me, because I am just a servant of the servants. So I am not the Lord. And similarly, when he was still around that place, he kept looking at many people passing by like that, right? With better and better, more luxurious planes and stuff like that. And he kept paying his obeisances to them. And everybody said that, no, we are not the Lord. We are just servants of the servant. And you would have heard that, kids, many times, right? That is the bhava we should have while servicing, while performing our devotional services or activities. If that's the kind of thought we have in mind, we would be able to perform our services in a better way. So if you look at these people who are so opulent still, that's what I was mentioning in the beginning, that they had everything they need. They have no worries. They're not worried about their death or diseases or birth or anything of that sort. They have every kind of luxury that you can imagine, but still they are so down to earth because they know that they just want to do the services to the Lord. All right. So here again, we're just talking about the same thing. People are coming with families, different kind of stuff. They all are absorbed in Krishna's services. He could also see the birds and animals and demons, monkeys, humans, a lot of different stuff there. Somebody had like 3 eyes, 4 eyes, few arms, and all that kind of stuff. 1,000 faces, in fact. So he is very fascinated to see that, but he's also seeing how humble everybody is there. All right. And here we're saying that, of course, those maybe 1,000 faces or maybe 8 arms, it looks so opulent, right? But even though it's so opulent, but it's not easy to understand that with material eyes or material words. It cannot be explained, right? If you think of it this way, oh, we think of Ravana, for example, right? Ravana had 10 heads. It's so difficult for us to absorb in the thought that a person can have 10 heads, right? Now here we are talking about 1,000 faces or 8 arms and so on. So it is so difficult for us to even imagine that. That is why this this particular story says that it's not easy to understand that materially or even describe the whole thing in the material world, material words. All right. Talk about that. So even though whatever situation they all were in there, right? There were different people there, as I just mentioned, 8 heads or 1,000 heads or 1,000 faces and so on. They had different kind of these kind of opulences to themselves, but they all are treated equal. They all think of themselves as equal. There was nobody who's superior than other. That is the kind of environment it was. Okay. We already talked about, there's so much riches, but even though any kind of riches they had, they were very, very humble. All right, so Gopakumara clearly says here that, do you remember why we are talking about all this about Gopakumara? We all know that, right? Because Gopakumara is actually explaining his own story to somebody, right? Right. So he's explaining his own story to somebody who does not understand what a devotional service is and what is it like, right? So, or maybe he's thinking that it is not even possible to do that in a lifetime. That is why Gopakumara is explaining that this has happened to me. I was able to do this, so should you, right? So that is what he explains here. And he's saying that it can be only realized by the devotional service. You can only achieve all of that and much more when you do the devotional services in the company of devotees. So you need to be associated with devotees who can always guide you to do your devotional services in a better way. And then Gopakumara is seeing so many opulent people there. He's thinking, oh, if all these people are so opulent and they are not the Lord, then how the Lord is going to look like, right? I mean, he can't even imagine. We can't imagine either, right? Which when everybody else had so much opulence. All right, kids, this is a small part of the story that we wanted to do today. Are there any questions or any realizations you want to share or any thoughts? Thank you, Mataji, for posting the ingredients. All right. All right. Brenda, do you want to share something?
I just wanted to tell you that actually every morning I have a class and it's Krishna songs.
That's a very good thing you do, right? Starting your day with Krishna, right? And being thankful for what she has done or how he's guiding us in everyday's life. That's a very good way to start the day. Wonderful. Anything else, Brenda?
Nothing else.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Brenda. Who do I have? Om, you'd like to share your thoughts as well?
I don't have a class. I'm just wanted to tell you that is the story done?
Story is done, actually. Yes.
It was so quickly.
There goes week 2.
All right. So if no other questions, I think let's just move forward. I just pinged in the chat box the puzzle that we're going to do, a trivia. It's right here if you want to do it online. And then if you do not want to do it online, I can send
Mataji, I actually have something else. Like also my birthday is coming up in 7 days.
Oh, very well. That's very nice. Wish you a very happy birthday in advance.
Happy not yet birthday.
Come up soon, right?
Absolutely.
Mataji, how can
Linda, the same name as you. I know that.
Mataji, how can I attach a document here?
Mataji, we meet each other in Dallas. Remember, not in Dallas, in Houston, remember.
Mataji, there is option, right, Mataji, here?
I'm looking at it and I can see one.
Mataji, there is a document thing you have to go to Drive or anywhere and you can attach it. Or the save messages. I think these are to save messages. We cannot do that. We will be sending in the WhatsApp, Mataji, maybe.
That is perfect. Yes. It's a PDF, so okay, never mind. I'll send it in the.
So can you put it in one group, or if you are available free and can able to put in all groups, you can put it.
Let me do that. All right, kids. So whoever is able to do it online, let's just pull that real quick.
But did you have to play the game?
Yeah. She sent a link here. We have to click.
Look by the
I'll send a link down.
which word fits in the blank.
Yeah, so it's a kind of a crossword that we're gonna do.
Wow. Mataji,
Yes.
I can't play because I have to eat lunch now. So
That's all right. You can print it and do that later.
the link of the trivia.
I've sent the link of the trivia in the chat, so you can use that. And if you're not able to use that for any reason, I am sharing the PDF document with everybody on WhatsApp. So that's what you can use.
Yeah, I have a problem. It says that if I have to go to the trivia, it says you have to leave the Zoom meeting.
Oh, does it say that?
Oh no, it doesn't say Prahlad. Why is it saying?
Say
what
that
is
to
this
me.
trivia?
It doesn't say like that. It is okay to open. It's a different window, right? We just open it in a different window. That's it.
Oh, they're crossword puzzles.
Where's the mark?
All right, kids, I forwarded it to everybody, whoever wants to use the PDF, and let's just get started.
Mataji, should we have to do in the that's in the chat, or do we have to do that's in the WhatsApp?
Yeah.
So we are doing it in the WhatsApp, right? We are doing it in two ways. If you have access to the online, if you can do online, that is what I prefer. So we'll do it online. And if you cannot do it online, then print the PDF and you can write it in the PDF. So these are the only two ways we are doing. We are not doing that via WhatsApp. All right. Sounds good, kids?
Yes.
All right, so let's get started. You have seen how that looks like. And this is the list I have for across, right? So let's just start with across. If you have any questions on these questions, ask me, but these are very straightforward and I know you all know that.
Hey, Mataji, what does foster father mean?
Foster father is, I'll come to that. Let's start with the first one, okay? So first one, we are doing the across first, okay? The first one is number 4. So on your crossword list,
Mataji?
Yeah.
On the second one that says across, I wrote Govardhana and it said it was wrong.
Start with across, start with number 4. And the first thing, who killed Ravana? So you need to write an answer across on number 4, right? Any questions on this? Everybody understands this, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah, you kids are very, very smart. So the first one is who killed Ravana?
Rama.
Very nice. Wonderful. Everybody got it? We move on.
Yes.
Number 7. You're going to write on number 7 across again. Which hill did Lord Krishna lift to protect the people of Vrindavan?
Govardhan.
Mataji, I'm not able to write here. How do we write it here in online? I mean,
You have
those
to
are
print it out.
those
This is
kids
not,
who,
this is not where you can draw. You can't draw on this. You have to print it out if you want to do anything on it.
you should be able to write on that. The link I
Yeah, we
typed.
can text on it.
Oh yeah, I am typing. I can type. Mataji, you can.
why I'm not able to do that, Mataji? I'm able to select like that, like what you did. I'm able to do that. But then after that, I have to type there. Okay.
Mataji, I write Govardhana and it says it's wrong.
What is wrong?
I write Govardhana on there, but it says it's wrong.
It is wrong.
Yeah.
Either you typed it incorrectly, like the spelling, or
No,
you
you
done.
could be right. It's just the way we write it, right? So in English, and
Mataji, for number 5 down, it's saying that Bakasura isn't the demon who was a bird who tried to attack
Krishna.
Kids, will do one by one so that everybody's on the same page, right? We won't jump ahead. So let's do across first. And right now we are doing 7, which is, everybody said Govardhana. So write Govardhana. What's the spelling have you written for Govardhana? I will write Goverdhan. So it must not be taking the A, Govardhana, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Kids, number 11 now. Rath Yatra is the festival of what?
Jagannatha.
Okay, I think I'm confusing you here, right? So Rath Yatra is the festival of chariots.
Oh, cherry.
All right, number 12. Who is the principal gopi and Radharani's best friend?
What do you say, Mataji?
What was that?
What was the question?
Question is number 12. We're at number 12 across again. Who is the principal gopi and Radharani's best friend?
Vishaka.
Lalita.
Lalita.
Lalita or Vishaka, I'm not sure which one.
Lalita.
That is right. All right, go ahead, kids. The next one is number 13 across is who is Krishna's brother?
Mataji, we are able to see your email page. Could you please click on to the page?
Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah. Oh gosh, did I give all the answers? No way.
Balram.
All right, here.
Balram.
Mataji, still we can see that. But
Oh my God, let me change it. You're seeing all my answers. Okay, let's stop sharing and try again. 3, 2. All right. How is this now?
yes, perfect, Mataji.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So we were at 13. Who's Krishna's brother?
Balarama.
Balama.
I would write as Balaram, okay? Balaram, not Balarama, okay?
Alam. Alam.
Yeah. All right.
Alam.
All right, kids, moving on.
Can I write that?
Why
Yeah,
not?
you can write that. You can write Balaram.
Yeah,
And
but
if it is not right, okay?
can first eat mother and sit properly. Sit properly.
Okay, so moving on. Number 16 is what is the name of Krishna's conch shell?
Panchaja.
My God, you are so smart. I should have taken some tough ones, right? Anyways, let's do whatever you know, right? So yeah, conch shell, write the name.
Mataji, for number 7 across, it's saying Govardhan is wrong, so I'm confused.
It says it is wrong. Okay, so I'm going to go to
Govardhan?
answer very soon, and then you can see what spelling you're writing, correct? It
Yeah,
should be the spelling. I mean, you're right about the answer, but the spelling could be different. So let's see that. Okay, the last one for across is Krishna's birthday is celebrated as.
For me, it also says that Jagannath is wrong as well. I'm not sure about that.
Krishna left.
Govardhan.
But your Gordon is wrong for you too? Yeah, so we'll go there.
Yeah, it's Govardhan's wrong for me as well.
All right, so let's go and see if it's a spelling mistake. Let's do the last one and then we'll move on to the answers. Krishna's birthday is celebrated as what festival?
Janmashtami.
Awesome, you got it. All right, so you already know the answers for everything. I'm just going to go to the next page and we're going to start seeing.
Who is the principal gopi? Lalita? Who's Krishna's brother?
All right, kids. So starting with the answers, you already know that. Who killed Ravana? You said Rama. That is the right answer. Okay, Govardhan. Do you see this is the spelling you have or you have something else?
Oh, Gova, right, Mataji?
Is
Not
it?
E.
That's a mistake from my side. Sorry about that. Let's correct it.
Mataji, what was the Govardhan spelling again? I was
now since you put E works. Since
Yeah,
if you put If you put the fourth letter as E instead of A, then it works.
It's a spelling mistake. It should be G-O-V-A-R, but as it would take E-R because that's what I did by mistake. So use that for now so that you can complete it. Yeah. Right? The third one, you already know. Rath Yatra is a festival of chariots, right? You have it right. Okay. Principal Gopi said Lalita. That's the right answer as well. Krishna's brother Balaram. The name of Krishna's conch shell, Panjanya, you knew that. Krishna's brother is celebrated as Janmashtami. That is right too. So we're good with all the cross?
Mataji, how do you spell Krishna's conch?
How do you spell what?
How do you spell Krishna's conch shell?
On the screen, Janavi.
Conch shell is Panjanya?
Yes.
Yeah, Panjanya. It's right here. Any other question?
Mataji?
Yeah.
How
Yes?
to spell Govardhan again?
So you just have to write this spelling just because it will accept only this because I did a spelling mistake. But you will write Goverdhan instead of Govar.
Mataji, but I tried it, but still it didn't work.
Did it not work for anybody?
It worked.
The spelling that you put, Mataji, works.
Yeah, so try the spelling. Instead of A, write E and see if it should work actually.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, kids. Moving on to your down ones. So we have quite a few there. So let's get started. All right, down. Your first one on one, we're going to do downwards is
Mataji, Rath Yatra is the festival of what?
of chariots.
Oh, I thought I put Jagannath.
Yes,
Okay.
confusing, yeah. I mean, we celebrate for Krishna, for Jagannath, but all right, never mind, it's confusing a little. All right.
Mataji, who is the foster father of Maharaj? Is it Nanda Maharaj?
And that's what I was coming to. So foster father is the father who actually, where Krishna lived and he took care of Krishna. So not his biological father, but the father who actually took care of him, if that makes sense.
Mataji?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The 17th across, we spelled Janmashtami, but we don't know the spelling and it says wrong.
Did I write that incorrectly again? I think it should be correct. This is the spelling right on your screen.
Okay, Mataji, 1 minute.
Janmashtami. People just pronounce these words differently. A lot of people say Janamashtami or sometimes Janmashtami. So the different ways you do it. Okay. All right. So who's the foster father of Krishna? I did hear an answer.
Nanda Maharaj, but
Yeah,
you have to put Nanda.
You have to write Nanda, right? All right. Kids, second one is number 2 downwards is who tried killing Krishna with her milk?
Putana.
Putana.
Okay, she's so smart. All right. Number 3 is Krishna was born in where? A place ruled by Kamsa.
Mataji.
Her spelling is wrong, but ignore.
Mathura. But there's one more word missing. Mathura.
Yeah, the word that is missing is what you have to write.
Mataji, I'm confused on number 5.
Yeah, so let's move on to number 5. Which demon is
Bakasura.
the form of a bird to harm little Krishna?
Bakasur. Bakasur.
Okay.
See, when I wrote that, it's not coming right.
So you sure it is Bakasur? Was Bakasur the demon in the form of a bird?
Yes. But it's not coming right.
Mataji, I think you put Agasura.
I did it wrong again, kids. Oh God.
Yeah. Because this is from Rama and Govardhan, it says AG. So I think it's
I read
Agasura.
Janmashtami, but it's like there's one word missing, so it counts as wrong.
It's a Jan. There's no Jan.
It is done. Yeah. Look at the Janmashtami spelling one more time. See, I did a couple of mistakes. That's what happens when I do things in the last minute. All right, so Janmashtami is done.
Oh yes.
Okay, kids, do me a favor. Please write.
We have to write in the snake form.
You have to write the wrong thing, but okay. So the bird.
Mataji, what is the answer for number 5?
Yeah. So okay, kids, correct answer for number 5 is Bakasura, but I think by mistake I wrote Agasura. So let's write that for now so that we can complete this.
But
that
is Agasura the right answer? Because it's not allowing me to write that.
Agasura is not allowing you Agasura?
Yeah, Agasura is wrong.
Yes.
Spelling of that is H doesn't comes in there, so it's just AGA.
Yeah, AGA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it is expected.
But kids, remember, this is the wrong answer, so do not keep that for your permanent stuff. All right, moving on. Number 6. Who was Devaki's brother?
Who's the
was later
foster
killed by
father of Krishna?
I'll say that again.
Who was
The foster father of Krishna?
Nand Maharaj. So we're going to write Nand. So Nand is your answer.
No.
All right. Who was Devaki's brother and was later on killed by Krishna? Number 6 downwards. Yeah, right answer. Yep. I have Kamsa's wrong spelling here, so don't try to do this. Raise KMSA. Okay, the next one, 8 downwards, is what is the name of the holy place where Krishna spent most of his childhood?
Vrindavan.
Yeah, Vrindavan Dham. So answer is Vrindavan. All right, kids, moving on to number 9. We good? What is the name of the snake with multiple heads who was defeated by Krishna?
Alia.
Are you writing or are you just giving the right answers?
I'm writing on a whiteboard, Mataji.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Then I'm gonna write everything on.
All right, number 10 is who is the personality of Godhead?
Who is the personality of Godhead?
Krishna.
Krishna. Too easy for you kids. All right, number 14. Out of 8 gopis, I am the 7th gopi and my name starts with the letter R.
Radharani.
Ranga Devi.
Yeah, Mataji. Mataji, you are also answering with kids.
Ranga Devi?
Yeah, it is Ranga Devi.
Wait, how do you spell that?
It is RANGADI. Okay, we have to do better with this, right? Next time, so many spelling mistakes and all. And inaccurate answers. That's there. Okay, last 2 kids for today. Number 15 downwards. Who is Krishna's childhood Brahmin friend?
Newton? Who is Krishna?
Mama.
I heard the right answer. Sudama is the right answer. It's true. All right, the last one. Who resided on the flag of chariot Krishna and Arjun rode?
Hanuman.
Awesome, kids. You are awesome. All right, let's look at the answers real quick. Anybody who hasn't done so far? So, who is the foster father of Krishna? Nand. Krishna with a milk, Putna. Krishna was born in which place? Ruled by Kamsa as well, so Mathura.
Mataji, Hanuman isn't working.
So let's see. Hanuman should work, but let's see. There could be a second. Which demon came in the form of the bird? Yes.
Mataji?
Yes. Yes.
Works for me. Hanuman works for me.
Okay, what's your spelling? Because it's for me, it's not like
okay.
it's not enough letters.
I will go to Hanuman. You can see that.
I kept my spelling in the chat.
Correct.
So this is
spelled
Bakasura. We have a wrong.
H-A-N-U-M-A-N. That's how you should.
Yes.
Bakasura is not correct.
Yes. Bakasura is the right answer, but okay, here we have a wrong answer, so let's write wrong answer, otherwise you cannot complete your trivia. This is a wrong answer. Remember, kids, Bakasura is the right answer. I messed up, actually. All right. Who was Devaki's brother and was later killed by Krishna? Kamsa, you are right about that. You're right about all the answers, actually. What is the name of the holy place where Krishna spent most of his childhood? Was Vrindavan, of course. What is the name of the snake with multiple heads who was defeated by Krishna? Is Kaliya. Who's the personality of God? And oh gosh, I don't have to answer that. That's Krishna for sure. Out of the 8 gopis, I'm the 7th gopi, and my name starts with R, is Rangadevi. Who is Krishna's friend is Sudama for sure, who resided on the flag of the chariot Krishna and Arjun rode. It's Hanuman. The spelling is right here. Is anybody still not getting it? Okay, kids, all done? Anyone? Any other questions? Kids, you still there, right? I can hear anybody.
Can you hear
All
me,
right.
Mataji?
Yeah, so good. I think you all are good. So I think we did the trivia, right?
Daddy, Krishna's brother.
Yes, I finished.
All right, kids. So the next one for today is we're gonna bake now. We're gonna bake apple strudel. You got the ingredients. Mataji has already posted in the chat. So if you let's start. Okay, you should have the ingredients ready. Let's go to the kitchen and I'll sit there.
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, I'm still doing the crossword puzzle.
Mataji, now I have to leave.
You have to what?
Mataji, I have to leave now.
You have to leave. That's totally okay. We will share the recipe later on. You can try any other time that you want to, right?
What?
If you have to leave now, you can try this recipe some other time. We will share the recipe in the chat in the WhatsApp. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Dandot Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Thanks for joining, kids. All right. Somebody just mentioned that you're still working on the crossword. Are you done?
Yes, Mataji, I got them all right.
Awesome, wonderful. You kids are so amazing. Next time we'll do better with this, right? I will take time to make it most accurate, but for now, I'm just heading to my kitchen. Meanwhile, you all can also head to your kitchen, and then we can start preparing apple strudel. Give me 1 minute. I'll turn on the second. All right. All right, kids. So do you see the ingredients? First of all, let's turn our oven to, I think it's 400 degrees. Yeah. So let's start our oven at 400 degrees. Okay. And then meanwhile, we can start preparing for the stuffed meat. So I have started preheating the oven. And the next thing that you need to do is, if you have already peeled and sliced your apples, well, you are ahead of me because today I haven't done anything. So I'm actually going to start everything now. All right. All right, so I'm gonna peel my apples. Are you all ready, or you still have to do the peeling and stuff? Is anybody making it today, first of all?
What?
Is anybody making the apple strudel with me today?
Yes.
Mataji, we are still completing that puzzle. Mataji, me and Prithika will take
Yes,
another-
Mataji, I'm making.
Go ahead.
Mataji, first of all, we need to peel, yes, the apple.
We have to peel the apples, Mother.
3 apple, huh?
3 apples, yes. For 1 pastry cake, you would need 3 apples.
Yes,
Does it
big-
matter what kind of apple you use, or can you just use?
You know, so for apple strudels, mostly, or apple pies, right? Mostly granny smith apples are preferred, but trust me, I have used different kind of apples. So it doesn't matter really. Use any apple, but these are the best for these recipes. If you don't have this, use any green apple. Or if you don't have green apple, use red apple. That's fine too. I've used different apples different times. I prefer this though. I'm going to quickly peel my apples. We need our apples to be peeled and cored both, right? We just need to peel and then make slightly thick slices of. So you can see here, I'm already sharing my screen. Oh, I think I have to stop sharing this so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Wow, why do I look so close? Oh goodness. Something is wrong with this. It looks so close. Why? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see if we can put it this side. Maybe this would make sense. Something is wrong with that. Oh, I know. Sorry. My background. No wonder. All right, I think this is better. Now you should be able to see. Fine. Okay, right. There you go. All right, let's do the work. Do not forget to preheat your oven to 400 degrees because if you have everything ready and your oven is still not preheated, you will have to wait. All right, my second apple ready and the third one now. All right, so I got my apples here. And what you need to do now is let me know if you can see, but the next step what you want to do is you just want to cut this into 1/4 inch thick slices, right? So all that was here. That's not good.
So how many of you are doing now?
I'm doing 3 apples, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, I'm asking children. When you asked me and Anjana, Mataji only said that.
Message. Huh?
Me and Anjana, Mataji. I mean, Janavi and Vrunda is doing now. Is there anybody else doing now?
Daksha is also doing Mataji.
Yes, of course. Daksha's mom was working very hard before the class itself. She was trying to make her. Yeah.
Justin didn't see it.
Yes.
Oh, Ujjwal and Nitai is also making. Janavi, Balavrinda, Ujjwal and Nitai. Daksha is making. Very nice, kids. Thank you, Lakshmi Mataji, for teaching us.
Very nice.
Another go to the second.
We don't want to make it very thin slices. Like we take, I mean, that's what I am doing basically, if you can say.
Mataji, are we chopping them to small pieces?
Not very small pieces, I would say, like, let me tell you.
Okay.
This is good enough, you see. So you can make it slightly bigger as well.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
You're welcome. I don't keep it very big because then
Mataji, do you need to open the oven, Mataji? Mataji,
Mataji, do you need to preheat the oven?
Yeah. Preheat to 400 degrees. Mataji, what did you say?
400 degrees.
Anjana, Mataji, you were saying something.
No, Asra was, Janavi asked, same thing, Mataji.
Preheat the oven.
Yeah, preheat to 400, Janavi. Yeah, you want to keep that ready.
Mataji, I'm done with the peeling and chopping.
Yeah. We all are doing the same thing. Everybody's starting with it.
Should we boil them?
What?
Mataji, should we boil them?
Boil them. No, it's boil, no, we're not boiling it.
I'm never going
We want to boil. We just want to mix everything together. Then in the.
No, you don't need to make it that small. Maji said like this. Not just myself. I can find really small pieces, I think. Mataji, What do we do next after we're done cutting them?
You have already cut your apples?
What?
You have already cut your apples?
Yes, my mom cut it for me.
You are super fast. Do you have
Mataji, there are three girls in their house, Mataji. Asara, Jahnavi, and Anjana, Mataji.
No wonder.
Apples are there, Mataji. 3 people, Mataji. It will be done in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I am slower than anybody else.
Mataji!
After you keep your Asra and Chap, keep your things ready. And
No, Mataji, my sister isn't here. She's gonna do homework. It's only me and my mom.
it's only your mom is a super mom.
Mataji, Jamie, you're lucky you do everything fast.
Yeah, right. See?
Mataji,
Yes.
what do we do after we finish cutting? Mataji, Bharavita is also done. Cutting. Not cutting, I mean, we're done peeling. My mom is cutting right now.
Yeah,
Mataji,
yes.
which only is done cutting.
You're done cutting. Okay, you keep other ingredients ready. And then, you know what we can do is, let me tell you what we can do. You can start doing that. So what we're going to do is get a big bowl. And in that big bowl, you put all your apples, right? The chopped apples. And then add lemon juice, vanilla, sugar, cinnamon, flour, and raisins. So you may not remember everything. We'll keep doing it slowly. But add a couple of things meanwhile, okay?
Sure.
All right. So I'm on my last apple. It's going to be a very simple thing to do very quickly, actually. Once we're done, once we're done with all this, it's going to be so quick.
Mataji, my mom is also done. My mom is almost done with cutting.
Okay, so start adding your stuff to the bowl. So get your bowl the way I have here, right? Get the split and then add your lemon.
Mataji, put the apples in the bowl.
Yeah, apple, sugar. I'll tell you one more.
Okay.
Finally. Let's start adding the stuff. I'm done with my apples. Okay. So let me tell you the proportions and we can start doing this. So I got my bowl here. Fortunately, you can't see the bowl, but that's adding. So we can add vanilla. So vanilla, sugar, lemon juice. Okay, so lemon juice is, you all know that is.
Mataji, is it mixing bowl or cooking bowl, Mataji?
It's just a mixing bowl.
Mixing.
Right now we're mixing all the ingredients and then we're going to put it in the pie crust. So
Mataji, what is this, vinegar?
How much lemon juice are we going to put in?
Okay, because we don't have time.
Mataji, can we replace lemon juice with vinegar? Because we don't buy lemon juice.
Do you have fresh lemon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, use fresh lemon. Actually, I'm just saving time in using this, but I prefer using fresh lemon all the time. So, you know.
Okay.
So 1 teaspoon, kids, all of you, 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon goes into this. Fresh lemon or lemon juice, whatever you use.
Like chopped lemon or what?
Lemon juice, just the juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then another teaspoon of vanilla essence. Okay.
So 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Now you want to add ground cinnamon. That is 1 teaspoon again. So I got my ground cinnamon.
Mataji,
Yep.
I don't have a vanilla. So can I put lemon zest?
Lemon zest. Vanilla. Do you have vanilla extract, vanilla essence? Any of those?
No.
No.
Mataji, can you put lemon juice, sugar, and the vanilla extract?
We're just using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice.
Okay.
So we're using 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I added a little bit extra flavor. You know, so I just use more. Okay. So what else are we doing?
Mommy, I can't open this.
Okay, so we have to
I'll
add.
just open a small hole with a knife. Really nice. Now just pour it in. Oh, white brown sugar. You have 1 cup.
So kids, another thing we're gonna add to this, we add raisins, and so I soak my raisins actually apple cider vinegar because I like the flavor. So I have added kids my raisins to this, and I'm adding my almonds to this. So my raisins and almonds go in this. So 2 things that I still need to add is one is 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and a cup of sugar.
Mataji, 1 cup of light brown sugar.
1 cup of sugar and 3 tablespoons of
Mommy, 1 cup of light brown sugar.
yeah, 1 cup of any sugar that you're using. And 3 tablespoons of
So can you post how to do the apple strudel? How much is 1 cup?
flour, 2 tablespoons. Yes.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mataji, after lemon juice and vanilla extract, what did you add? Flour, how many tablespoons?
Full of flour, Mataji. Flour and 1 cup of sugar.
1 second, Mataji.
Mataji?
Yes.
Yeah, Mataji, now you can say, Mataji, there was a lot of background voice. Children are crying around. So I did mute it. Can you now say me, Mataji?
So 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of sugar.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Sure, Mataji.
Mataji, I can do it today. So can you post how to make the apple strudel?
We will post the recipe for you, okay?
What?
We will post the recipe.
Can you say that again?
Yeah, we will post the recipe in WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
Yep. All right, so I've added all the ingredients that I want in this. The only thing that I need to do is now mix all that together, okay? So let's mix everything together.
Mataji, did you add milk yet?
I did not.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Just looking at the texture and seeing if we really need the milk. We may probably not, because with apple and sugar together, it's going to leave a little bit of water. So let's see if we really need the milk. But we still need the milk for the top, okay? So we said that how much milk do we need? We need 1/4 cup of milk, okay?
Mataji, in a bowl, I added flour and sugar, vanilla essence, lemon. That's it, Mataji. Is there anything that's extra you added?
Let me tell you what I added. I added lemon juice, vanilla, sugar, cinnamon, flour, raisins, almonds, and yeah, that's it. That's it so far.
Okay, raisins, how much, Mataji?
I actually had a 1/4 cup of raisins.
1/4 cup of milk.
Almost 1/2 cup of almonds.
Okay. Almonds, Mataji?
Almonds, yes.
How much is the raisins and how much is almonds, Mataji, once again?
Yeah, so Mataji, you can use it as per your taste. I'm not a big fan of raisins, so I only added 1/4 cup of raisins and 1/2 cup of almonds.
Okay, okay. Even we are not good fan, Mataji.
Yeah. Yeah, you should told me don't add a lot of raisins. I said, okay. So if you look at the texture, everybody can see this? Yeah. If you see the texture, it's already started to get a little gooey, right? And that is why I'm not going to add milk to this. I'm making a little bit. It's good. A little bit milk. So we have 1/4 cup of milk, right? We'll add just say 1/8. I just want it a little bit wet. That's it. Just to combine these things together. That's it. Okay, so my mixture is ready. The last thing that we're going to do, actually 2 more things we need to do. So one thing that I need to do is quickly get my. So unfortunately, I did not get puff pastry, so I just got the pie crust, and I will use that today. My chopping board.
Mataji,
Yes.
we don't have all-purpose flour.
You don't have all-purpose flour.
Mataji, cleaning Mataji, always flour. I have wheat flour. It's okay.
I've never used wheat flour. Mother, you can use corn flour and all that kind of stuff. Like corn flour, cornstarch. Corn flour, cornstarch, that's fine. Okay, so let's open. So mine is round. If yours is square, that is the best thing. But mine is round, so I'm just gonna do with my round. All right, I just will roll it a little bit, just so it is in the right shape and right size. We don't want to make it too thin, but I just want to, take these whatever wrinkles off.
Mataji, this crust you made at home, you were telling something?
No, Mataji, I got this.
Okay.
But as I said, I didn't find what is it called, pie crust, which is no, I didn't find the pastry. So this is
Pastry sheets.
pastry sheet, which is square.
Yeah, you brought this one only. Yeah, I got confused when you shared this picture. Did you told me to buy this time or last time? I told my Prabhu that no, this one no buffet station, but this was the last time thing Mataji has sent to me.
You're right. No, you're right, Mataji. This is for pie because pies are round. But this
Yeah,
is
pie is there on that. Yes.
As I didn't find it, I'm just using this one. So
Okay.
This is the interesting part. Okay, we're gonna fill our stuff here. Okay, you all can see that. So in the center, right? Do you see like only this portion? You have to leave the edges. So I am going to start. Very simple recipe. So just fill it as much as you want. Before I do that, don't do that. Okay, don't do that yet because then it will be difficult for you to transfer it from here. So start doing it where you are going to bake. So this is my mold that I'm going to use for baking. In this, I need the parchment sheet. So I'm going to get the parchment sheet. Everybody, let's put the parchment or foil or anything of that sort. Where is my parchment? Yes, I completely forgot something. Because my daughter took out everything, so I didn't even know that she. All right, I'm going to take my parchment here. I got my parchment here, so I will move my dough there so that I hope I can move it. Don't break. Thank God. All right, so I moved it here, just like this. Now I can fill it easily. We're going to only fill in the center. Let's remember, okay? We're not going to fill anywhere else. Just the center, and let's see if I can put the whole thing in here, which I think I should be. I want to actually. All right, so I got everything in here. I hope it's not a lot, but let's see. Okay, the next thing that we need to do is next thing that we're gonna do is, so I got this now. What we have to do is we're gonna cut it like this. Okay, if you can see it, we're gonna start cutting the strips like that, straight. Okay, is that clear? Turn it to my side, and I'm gonna start cutting it like that. Similarly, on the other side as well, I need to cut these.
Mataji, do you need 2 sheets or 1 sheet?
And just 1 sheet is good.
Mataji, but we have a lot of apples, so that ours is not fitting in the 1 sheet.
If it's not fitting, so then you can make 2.
But then other one is in freezer, Mataji.
Mataji, freezer? The dough is
in mine, it came like I don't know how to I fold it.
Oh, your dough is in the freezer, Mataji?
No, I'm saying my sheet, other sheet is in the freezer.
We joined with Vinaya and Angunori.
Oh,
Mataji, can you see mine?
okay. I'll just see. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I did the same. Mataji, do you see mine also? It's like full.
Okay, then I slowly need to do that.
Yeah. So let's just, the only thing that we're going to do now is just close this like this. You see what I'm doing, right?
Okay, I will try to do that, Mataji.
Just for everybody's reference, that's how it looks like. If you have less stuffing, it will.
Mataji, we need to cut beforehand.
I cut it after putting it.
After putting apple, you cut, huh?
Yeah. And then I'm slowly shifting this with hand as well so that I can get it as close as possible, right?
But Mataji, this is a two-side covering, yes? You need one side only?
One side only, Mataji. Only one side. Only one side.
We don't need two-side one, yes?
Not at all, Mataji.
Okay. If we need, we have more other than we. It's not like that.
So
Mataji has very.
When you do this, one side you can just go like this, just like this, and the other side you can go the other side. You know, you can just do crisscross. The only aim is that we get like that. That's all we're doing. Okay. The other side, I'm going to just start. Let's do this. All right. So I'm going to start from
Mataji, or it comes little smoothie, Mataji. Yours is very dry. Little watery it became, Mataji, ours.
Mataji, because sugar and apple is going to take a little bit of water, so that is normal. But
no need to what, Mataji?
Is it too watery for you?
Little bit, not too.
Okay. Yeah, it should not be too watery. So yeah, that is why it's
maybe you are crossing the juice.
So before that, it
was not there. Yeah, Dani was crossing. It became the juicy came, you know.
Okay. And then let's just put it in the oven real quick so that it doesn't get really watery. Okay, so I am actually done closing it. The last thing that I want to do it, and everybody is.
Mataji, ours also same problem. Lot of water came in and I couldn't cover completely because it is overfilled. So do you think that I can immediately remove one more and just add it little bit there?
How much water do you have, Mataji?
Mataji, I will show mine. There is water came, but then I just want to bake it like that only. I cannot change it now. Anything, see?
Oh, okay. One moment. Let me just increase the size.
I don't know. I've just put exactly what you said. 1/4 cup of milk, right?
Oh no, 1/8 cup of milk.
Oh, 1/8 cup of milk.
Yeah, and we are using.
Oh, yeah, 1/4. It's written.
Mataji, it says on the chat 1/4 means.
Yeah. We need
that. It is saying 1/4. I saw that and I have added it.
Yeah, even I did same, Mataji, because of that. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm keeping asking you questions. Lot of questions I went into there and I saw everything is same, right? Then let me put that.
Oh no, because yeah, I think somebody asked me this and I said no, just put half of it because we do not want it too liquidy, right? And we want half of milk for the top. But don't worry, mine is also coming out now, so that's why I want to put in the picture.
Maybe Mataji, we can add everything more and then make 2 pastry.
Yeah, you can do that to Mataji. So if you want, just but if you want to leave apple outside for a long time, this is going to leave a lot of water. So quickly what I want to do is
maybe we can take out the water also, Mataji. We can just little bit water we can take out, huh?
I have an idea for you. If it's too watery, Mataji, just add more flour to it and make it fat.
Okay.
But Mataji, already we put it in that sheet, right? It is soaking right now. I can't do anything with that.
Sprinkle.
Okay. Sprinkle something. Okay.
What I'm doing is on the top, I'm using the remaining 1/8 cup of oil. No, it's not oil, but milk. Like that.
Chorus is fine. Mataji already.
Janvi has any question?
No, Mataji. I should talk to my mommy.
You're good. Okay, so I put milk on the top, a little bit like this. And the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some sugar on the top. So like that, we can just sprinkle sugar on the top.
Hare Krishna Mataji, is there any way to thaw it very quickly, this sheet?
Tie?
Thaw it, Mataji, because I just removed from the freezer the next sheet.
Yeah, put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Microwave and just quickly, 15 seconds or something, not more.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it in the oven now so that everything doesn't come out. Because this water and not water, but
Mataji, for how many minutes do you put the dessert in the oven?
So we're going to do this now for, I think, about 35-40 minutes. Let me quickly check.
Thank you, Mataji.
Sure, no problem. Okay, so we're going to bake for 35-40 minutes. What I missed here, because I was in such a hurry, is I forgot that I wanted to add milk with a little bit of butter as well for the gloss, which I forgot. But if you still have not reached there, just add milk. We do not want a lot of milk.
Mataji, where we need butter and this one.
Yeah, so Mataji, butter and milk for the last stage. So I just mentioned, right, I'm brushing my strudel on the top, right? So when you brush it, you can just mix butter and milk and do that for the gloss.
Gloss means before putting oven, Mataji?
Before putting in the oven, before putting sugar on the top. So when you just combined everything, you folded it. After that, you can brush this.
Did you already put in the oven, Mataji?
Yeah, I actually went and put in the oven because sugar and sugar and apple is going to use a lot of water very soon. So
yeah. Okay.
I need tissue paper. I need to remove the rest of the milk.
Is everybody doing anything else? Anybody?
Is it open now? Okay, now done. Mataji, on top, shall I put some sugar or no?
Yes, Mataji, put sugar on the top.
Okay.
Before you put sugar, don't miss. I know you're also in a hurry. Before that, you just put milk and butter mixture on the top. We do not want too much milk on the top, right? We just want to gloss it with butter and milk. And then put
sugar. If I want to add sugar, I need milk, butter also in that?
No. So Mataji, sugar will go on the top, right? Before you put sugar, you can use a bowl mixed with milk and butter, and you can just, spread it like that.
Okay. But then it is already soggy. Still, I can do that. Is it okay?
Yeah, you can do that. But again, because it's very soggy, you don't want to use too much, right? Use more butter and less of milk. We just want the gloss on the top.
Okay.
I forgot the butter too, but that's okay.
Mama, can you mute yourself, please? It will be disturbing.
I think Mataji, we need to have a cooking class in Jagannath cooking, Mataji can give. The Mataji can come.
No, Mataji, everybody is doing great here. cooking. So, is it in the oven, Mataji, or we're still doing it?
Mataji, my pastry is in, I am putting in sun sometimes. It's very hard. I forgot to take out.
You know, there's another thing also. If yours is very watery right now, you can put it in the freezer. Let it freeze. And take it out and put it in the oven.
Okay. Yeah.
So that it's not falling everywhere, right? But
I took a little bit of water, Mataji. The watery part I took out from the, because I didn't put in the seed, yes.
Okay.
I took out the watery part. Maybe the sugar, maybe it went down. Maybe I had to put little bit sugar.
Yeah, you can add more sugar on the top, correct?
Yeah.
Mataji, how many minutes in the oven, Mataji?
About 35 to 40 minutes, Mataji.
Okay.
You want to see the same thing as we see in the pies, right? So you want to see that it's cooked on the top, it's brown, and that's pretty much it. And rest everything with, you know, inside whatever ingredients we have put, we can just keep them raw. So you really want just the crust to bake.
Mataji?
Yes.
We didn't put any milk on the filling because we don't want it like really liquid because it's already liquid. We just spread the milk on the top. So now we'll sprinkle some sugar on the top. Sugar powder or sugar?
Sugar. We want the sugar granules, not the powder. Yes. And anybody, yeah, so that's a good point. If anybody is thinking that their stuff is already watery, so let's avoid milk on the top, and you can just brush it with butter. What we're trying to achieve is to get the gloss.
Yeah, Mataji, I just put butter only. I did not add milk. I got scared because already it is watery. Lot of water is there.
Right. Yeah, perfect. And anybody who
maybe
has
we have to correct that in that WhatsApp messages. 1/4 is there now. I have to correct it, and I have to put it 1/8. Yeah.
Because we are dividing that into 2 steps, right? We're not using the entire milk in one go.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. I understood why did you put 1/4. We need 1/4, but then we are using into two parts, not at one part. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But then everything goes like immediately, right? You said everything is same, and then okay, I missed milk. Right. Okay, it is 1/4. I just put like milk.
No, and the other thing is like everybody's using different kind of apples as well, right? So every apple works differently. I think I should have mentioned that. If you already think that apple and that
actually without even putting milk itself, my apple was having a lot of water in it already.
That is what I'm saying. Yeah. So I should have mentioned that if it's already that consistency, then don't do it.
Yeah. And because of brown sugar, I added right immediately started putting water there.
Yeah.
And with children, right, Mataji, they do something, I have to pull her back, don't do, and then by then it is liquid already. It's our mistake, you know, it's completely our mistake. We are getting late because we have to pull children away. They wanted to do and they mess. She's mixing that. Another thing is she loved to mix. She was mixing.
Yeah, even Daddy was doing same thing, Mataji. She was
mixing because we have to allow them also do something, right? I allowed them to do, and then she mix. It came water, lot of water. Yeah, when you mix something with the sugar, it gives you a lot of liquid automatically.
Exactly. And I think it's all learning for all of us, right? Because see, we know that with apple with sugar, it's gonna leave water for sure. So if you're mixing it for long, it will already leave water before it even goes there and starts baking.
Yeah, that is the reason it came a lot of water because she mixed continuously. She was mixing. I was doing something else. I was trying to keep the sheet ready and everything. She was mixing.
It's all learning, Mataji, no worries. But yeah, any point in time, if you think the mixture has already become too liquidy, we can add more flour to it, or corn flour, anything, or cornstarch, or anything of that sort. Because what will happen is when you're liquid work with cornstarch or flour, it's going to get jellyish, right? When we bake it. So when we don't mix.
And also, Mataji, my apples are so much quantity. I mean, we have to see the quantity also, I think. See, mine, same 3 apples, it came lot. I mean, I could have not closed it properly if I did not use another sheet, half line I have used. I mean, I cut it little bit and I've used it.
Maybe
so that's
smaller apples.
Yeah, it is a bigger apple or something like that, Mataji, maybe.
Yeah. So I think, okay, that's another thing, another learning that we should clearly mention that what size apples we have to use.
Yeah, or maybe how many cups of cutted apple like that, or like,
Exactly.
you know,
That would make sense.
then we will know that, okay, this much of we have to take, because mine was almost, I felt like double than the needed, you know. It's 3 apples only. I didn't put more apple. 3 only, Mataji.
Yeah, your apples are big, I think. Yeah, with my size of apple, I just barely closed it, and that's all I did. So I think, yeah, your apples were really big, looks like it. I think, okay, let's remember it for next time. Make sure that we mention that correctly.
Yeah, Mataji.
Mataji,
Yes.
our what is it called?
Apple strudel?
Yeah, it's in the oven.
It's in the oven. Awesome. I am so glad that everybody's strudels are in the oven. I just want to see the pictures once they are done, right? Sounds very interesting. Yeah, so are there any more questions at this point? That I can answer, because it's going to take about 30 minutes or so for baking. And then once that is baked, we all can share how that comes out in the WhatsApp group. But if you have any questions, we'll stay. Otherwise, we'll wrap up now. No? All right. If there are no more questions, let's wrap up. So thank you, everybody, for joining today.
We celebrated Bhakti Chara Swami's Vyasa Puja.
Very nice.
No, this appearance there.
We celebrated Jayapataka Swami.
Very nice. Oh, wow. Everybody's celebrating Guru Maharaj's appearance and disappearance dates. Very nice. You know that.
We made apple crumble for him.
That is nice. I like that. That's very, very nice. It's it always feels so good when I hear that, you know, kids are so interested in all these services. Very beautiful. All right, then with that, let's wrap up, and we're gonna enjoy our apple strudels when they come out. Offer to Krishna.
Mataji, can Balavinda say something?
Yeah, Balavinda.
Ours is in the oven.
Very nice.
I really miss Coco.
I know. Oh, yeah, right. I know. I'll send you his pictures. And why don't, yeah, when you come to Dallas, come here. You can definitely.
Yeah, Mataji, last weekend we went to Dallas to Legoland and Sea Life. I should have not wasted my dad's money and come to your house.
Wow, that is so nice. You think of your dad, huh? You don't want to waste his money. That's very nice.
He did it for me. I didn't really ask him. I don't really want to go, but I wanted to come to Coco's house.
Oh, anytime. Next time when you come, you can definitely come, right? Parents do a lot for us.
Yeah, I think this weekend we might go to Austin for my eye checkup, and after 2 more weeks we might go to New Vrindavan. We're booking a rental car, and then we're gonna go on the flight.
Very nice. You enjoy your trip to New Vrindavan. It is a very beautiful place.
Yeah, it has a lot of places and a lot of holy places.
Right.
I don't know. We might cancel it, but I hope we don't.
No, that's gonna be fun. New Vrindavan is definitely gonna be fun. So enjoy your time.
Where's Coco? Is he playing?
The Coco is playing somewhere.
Oh.
All right. All right, Balavinda, we'll have to close the call now, but I can talk to you sometime later, okay?
Mataji, my mom said we can end the call.
Yeah, we can end the call now. So let's end the call. Kids, thank you for joining, and you enjoy your apple strudels. All right.
Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Krishna Brand ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol kids. We'll see you in the next class.